All right, so here's the safe. So have to hit circle on each of these. Well, that was close, but we made it. Okay, so this boss is actually kind of tricky. It uses two different types of abilities here. The purple side is weak against magic. The other side is weak against physical. But we're gonna start off by using magic. And you'll see why. Not gonna use any summons really, other than Choco-Mog, which we can't use yet. The end of the fight can be pretty difficult, so we want to make sure we stay healed up as well. You also want to put your team members in the back row. Definitely important to do. Because this guy can pack a punch. Continue to smack him with spells. Going to use you to cure everybody. With a Choco-Mog. See how the Bolt fares. But this guy is a totally optional secret boss. You don't actually have to fight him if you don't want to. Let's go ahead and use the haste. That'll get our defense up as well. Good one to have. There we go. The Choco-Mog, again, gives us the opportunity to potentially stun him. I thought I could do all with red, but I guess I don't actually have that equipped at the moment. Let's see. What's this stun? I guess so. That puts a damper on things. He also blocks enemy attacks, which is really good to have around. Fire 2. Keep on casting spells while he's frozen in place. And that way we can pummel him with physical attacks at the very end. I'm going to use you to cure then. Just going to keep on casting cure spells with Aerith. So whenever this guy falls apart, which is right now, the attacks are going to pick up in intensity. It's a good thing I popped that one. Now we can go in for some basic attacks. We're just going to continue to use. Going for another one. Basic attacks. And continue healing with Aerith. That's what I'm talking about. Moves can hurt. That's a physical attack move, so we'll use his limit break. Ooh, that was a big hit. Down he goes. So yeah, that's how I highly recommend you go about carrying that fight. Make sure you start out with magic so that the red enemy will be pulled out at the second part of the battle. It depends on what attack you use right before it changes from the double form into the single form. So if I had used a physical attack right there, it would have been the purple guy. And he hits really hard. Quite a bit harder than the red one. Trust me, I've tried it before. You also may notice that the visuals have changed a bit. Whoops. Oh, these are different. But yeah, the visuals background has changed a little bit. Somebody told me that the visuals look kind of watercolory, and I must agree, it kind of does. I think this new texture mod looks a little bit better, though it still is a little watercolory. But the reason I did that is because this game wasn't really designed to be blown up to a really large resolution. So without any visual mods, it looks really blocky and kind of silly, in my opinion. So I'd rather not use it that way. I'd like to have some kind of a visual mod if I'm going to play it at 1080p. Guess this guy can't be hurt by physical attacks. Yeah, that was our secret boss, entitled Lost Number. He must only be weak against certain types of magic. No matter, just gonna keep hitting him. I may actually run back out to the inn soon, since I've used so much magic. I'll make sure I don't die, and have to do that fight again. Okay, time for a physical move. That is not working out for me. Let's take the basement key here. I also got the Odin materia. Let's head back out. I'm gonna run by the inn. I'm in dire need of some MP. So off to the inn. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to have a room. Yeah, this texture mod I think looks a little bit better. As far as preserving the original detail. We've saved, now we're gonna go back into the town and continue on. And because we were able to get that basement key, we can actually get ourselves a new character, which is a secret character. We're going to proceed back into the basement like we did before. Do want to be sure to pick up all the loot. Oh, and I also figured out the piano bit that I skipped over earlier. There's a particular tune you have to play. I had to look it up, though. I'm not really sure how you were supposed to get it naturally. All right. As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, there's a point later in the game where you get to play this tune on the piano and unlock Tifa's best limit break. But that time is not right now, so it doesn't matter. Down we go. Familiar sight. Another cool battle map. We've been ambushed by bats. Let's go for basic attacks. Not bad. These guys were pretty easy. It's kind of creepy. To wake me from the nightmare. Who is it? Ah, hello? I don't know you. You must leave. You were having a nightmare. You'll dream about bad things if you sleep in a place like this. A nightmare? My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I have nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. You can say that again. Do you know something? Talk about Sephiroth. Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream. It's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secrets hidden in this mansion. Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? You start first. Why did the screen go blood red? That's how it was. So Sephiroth knows he was created 5 years ago? And what about the Genova project? He was missing, but has just recently reappeared. He has taken many lives and is seeking the Promised Land. Now it's your turn. Sorry, I cannot speak. That's dirty. Hearing your stories is yet another sin for me. More nightmares shall come to me now than I previously had. Now, please leave. Hey now. I'm not done with you. You're still here. Who are you? At least tell us your name. I was Shinra Manufacturing and Administrative Research, also known as the Turks. Vincent. It's our secret character. I'd like Vincent, he's pretty cool. Vincent. The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you? Cloud, formerly of Soldier. You were also with Shinra. Then do you know Lucaria? Who? Lucrecia? I'm not even sure how to pronounce that one. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna say Lucrecia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Gave birth? Wasn't Genova Sephiroth's mother? That isn't completely wrong, but just a theory. He was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucrecia. She was an assistant to Professor Gast of the Genova Project. Beautiful Lucrecia. A human experiment? There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I let the one I loved, the one I respected most, face the worst. So your punishment was to sleep? That's strange. I'm not done with you. Get out of there. Okay, I guess that's all I can do for now. Getting a little tired of these random battles. Sephiroth. Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? I don't even know what a reunion is. 'Tis a gathering. Genova will be at the reunion. Genova will join the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. Genova, a calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? I see. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nibble. If you wish to know, then follow. Reunion? Calamity from the skies? Oh. Hey, thanks for the materia. I wish I could fly. Maybe I wouldn't get into so many random encounters. All right, we got to destruct materia. That's pretty much all there is to it here. Let me go to the end of the hall, though, just to make sure. And nothing else here, doesn't look like. Escapee report number 4. B's whereabouts is currently unknown, but pursuit is unnecessary due to his diminishing consciousness, awaiting further instructions. So as we leave, we should be able to acquire Vincent. Do I talk to him again? Okay. Wait! If I go with you, will I meet Hoyo? Dunno. But we're after him in Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Lucrezia. Alright, I've decided to go with you. It sure was a quick change of heart. Being a former Turk, I may be able to help. Alright then. New party member! Go ahead and swap him out. He's got a lot of health. I bet he's got some cool moves. I know his character model is pretty sweet looking too. Let's make sure we go in here and equip any potential materia on you. I'm gonna go ahead and stick these guys back in the front row, except for you. It's got plenty of room for materias. Let's go ahead and give you Odin. I'm just gonna throw some on for now. I'll reorganize these in a bit. But I'd like to have some equipped just so we can level them up. We'll keep the enemy skill out, because it kind of needs to be there for us to acquire any of them. Up we go! Alright, we get to check out his character model now. Oh, there's a new enemy here too. Oh, that's awesome. I really like that. Let's see, we'll just go for, well, do I need to use any summons? Yeah, let's try out Odin. See how that looks. We're going to be going back to the inn anyway. We might as well. Steel-bladed sword. Oh, this is cool. Oh my gosh. Look out! I'm quite glad we acquired this materia. Oh man, instant kill. That was awesome. Let's get on out of here now. Gonna grab a room. And we'll snag a save. All right, well, next time we're going to be continuing on to Mount Nibble as we pursue Sephiroth. I'll see you then.